What's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a how-to video on how to beat Core Conquer in 2K19. If you're not familiar with Core Conquer, it's basically 3v3 Park against specific teams. We're going up here against the Bulls, and this week's trend was basically like the throwback teams, the best of. So Chicago is obviously stacked. They have Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman. I'm on the two with my power forward two-way stretch. The center, who's on Rodman, is a slashing rebounder. And my other buddy is the shooting guard, who's on MJ. He's a sharp shooting shot creator. The good thing about this tactic that we're showing you today is you don't need much. You just need one stop on defense if you do it right. You get one stop on defense because they start with the ball first. And then after that, it's just you win the game, basically, if you do it right. So, like I said, I'm on my stretch, rebounder, sharp shooting shot creator. Basically, on offense, only two people get to be involved 9 times out of 10, which to me, it's fine. I didn't mind going in the quarter and looking like an idiot. That's fine. That's just what I do best in this game. And we'll show you what we do here. But the one part about Core Conquer that's always a pain in the ass, and I think anyone can agree who's ever played it before, is the defense is just brutal. Contests don't mean shit. The comp's going to finish over you 9 times out of 10 even with a contest. Even on the first possession here, like I'm clamping up Pippen. I got a red contest in his face on a post fade, and it's just money. The amount of good shot contests I got while playing Core Conquer, and the comp just still like just money, just drains it every time. It was just ridiculous. But eventually, when you do get that one stop, you know the game, it's game over. So there's a tactics right there if you've seen it. So 3 out. Me being a shooter, I go in the corner. And then the center goes between the free throw line and the 3-point line at the top of the key. So he just stands there, and then Rodman's going to face him up, obviously, his matchup. And then my shooting guard, Stevie, he's going to run around him while he has the ball until Jordan gets stuck on him, the center. And then once he does, Stevie has a clear path to the lane because I'm in the corner keeping my guy. As you see here, cuts to the basket, wide open dunk. And then once the computer's behind you, especially on a non-defensive build, quote-unquote, I mean, I'm not calling Jordan a non-defensive player because he was an amazing defensive player. But he's not a lockdown, like Pippen or Rodman. They're not going to jump. Most comps aren't going to jump, period. The only time you're going to see it is if they are a defensive build, and even then they don't always jump. But as you see here, another contested shot for Pippen because comp's overpowered. But we're not worried because literally every possession this worked, goes around him, finishes at the basket, bang. You don't need a pure finisher, as you can obviously see. I mean, he's a sharp shooting shot creator. So, like, he's not revolved around shooting, but, I mean, the build's meant for it. But he has posterizer, like, bronze around his finisher, bronze, I think, like, any type of shot creator, lockdown, whatever, they're going to be able to finish at the rim. We were playing with the two-way sharp, and he was finishing at the rim. So it doesn't matter. It's just pretty much anybody can finish on a comp. So, it's pretty easy with any kind of rotation. The one thing you do need, though, is a big man at the center. I tried this as my power forward, 6'11", doing it, and I got ripped way too much. You either need 1, a post scorer, or 2, a really big man. That's what I found works best. So him being, I think he's 7'2" slashing rebounder. Obviously, he sets a big body so he gets stuck on him more. That's what I found worked more. But yeah, like as you see here, every time it works. The only time that we didn't do this was literally if we got a stop in fast transition and we had an open shot. Just because one, it takes not as long as the possession of him running around, whatever, and then 2, it's just the games gets boring, especially for me sitting in the corner not doing much. Like you'll see, I think I get like maybe 5 points this game, and I mean that was a big game for me in this situation just because I was sitting in the corner. Because the comp that I'm on never helps. As you see here, he went towards the basket as he was finishing, but the corner guy that was on me, or if it's in your case, the shooter, he never comes to you. So, I mean, you can switch it up by having someone run around every possession, which we did later, which you can do that too. But literally, I was just content sitting in the corner and just getting my dumbass Core Conqueror badge and 25k VC. So that's how we did it. Um, Other than that, Core Conqueror is just literally a pain in the ass because we had to wait probably half an hour to play our last game because the squad spot was taken and the random spots were taken, the three dots, as you can see as they are now on our screen. So we had to wait 3 games to play a Bob Cousy, Larry Bird, and the Boston Celtics on the Corpus which, I mean, for us it was okay because we still had 2.5 hours left to beat the Core Conqueror. But if you're in a time crunch and you were trying to beat this, like you're not gonna do it in 20 minutes if you were waiting for a game to happen 3 times. So you just gotta be aware of this for Core Conquer. I recommend getting right on at 12 o'clock, snappy quick, getting your games out of your way because once it hits 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and people start realizing, oh shit, like it's Sunday. I don't want to watch my crappy football team lose this week. That's when everybody comes on, and that's when you got to wait 20 minutes at the very minimum for a game because everyone's playing. And 9 times out of 10, you're watching a team who doesn't know what they're doing, trying to crisscross, shoot threes, and get contested every time because the Hall of Fame comps or whatever difficulty they're on is just defensively they're crazy. Other than that, it was pretty easy once we found this tactic. But like I said, you for sure need a finisher going or no, sorry, a big man at the guy distributing the ball at the top of the three. You need something with a little bit of finishing, but you can get away with one that doesn't. But I would recommend you have one. And then other than that, I say go for shots if you're on the fast break. That's the only time you're gonna get opportunities. As you see here, I think this last bucket I get like a fast break point, but like other than that, like every other basket's the same way. Like obviously it works. We went 6 and 6 using this method, and it was pretty simple. I just pull up, bang, three, game over. Like that was the game. Like, literally, I think we had 2 shots. Every other basket came from, I guess you can call it a pick and roll, but it's just literally a roll around just a big 7'2" pylon. And then the rest is history. After this game, we went and beat the Celtics. Same exact thing. So, 10 out of 10 would recommend you trying it because it worked for me. And I mean, you'll see my points here. I only get like 6,000, but I mean, for me, that's enough. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was helpful, and I'll catch you guys next time.